Hey everyone, welcome to my couch. I'm here at school. Hey, something really weird happened last week. Um, if you're around for chapel, I gloated about how I got to 100 subscribers. Maybe I went a little bit too far. I apologize. But get this, pretty much directly after chapel, I went back to my room, and my subscribers had gone from 101 down to 79. within the space, literally within the space of probably like 15 minutes. Um, in 15 minutes, my subscribers had gone down by, what's that, 22 subscribers? It was crazy. I have no idea what happened. I think we're back up today. This is going to be my last report on the number of people who have subscribed to my channel. Now, just for a little bit of context, you might be going, it's so annoying that he keeps talking about his subscribers. Fine. That I'm going to stop. I won't do it anymore. But for a bit of context, I have a friend who's a relatively famous YouTuber. He has 500,000 subscribers, and it is his job to YouTube. That's how he spends it. If you want to find him, his name's Sam Beckman, and he creates videos about Android products and phones and apps and stuff like that. So when I'm like gloating about having 100 subscribers, you know I'm joking, right? It doesn't make me feel particularly good that I have 100 subscribers. It's just a game. It's just a joke. It's like funny. It's like, it's sending off YouTube celebrities. Just so you know. But hit that subscribe button down below and let's see if we can get up to 115. Yay. Woo. Anyway, welcome to Mrtb. Mitch reads the Bible. We are still in Mark's Gospel, still in the first chapter of Mark's Gospel, actually, and it's starting to feel a little repetitive, because each week I basically give you the same message, which is Jesus is pretty great. Last week, Jesus showing his dominance over the evil spirits, spiritual realm, demons. What about this week? This is Mark chapter 1, verse 29. As soon as they left the synagogue, they went with James and John to the home of Simon and Andrew. Simon's mother-in-law was in bed with a fever, and they immediately told Jesus about her. So he went to her, took her hand, and helped her up. And the fever left her, and she began to wait on them. How amazing is that? I pause there for a second. Jesus holds her hand. She gets up. The fever immediately leaves her, which is miraculous healing. But then the immediate thing we're told is that Peter and Simon and Andrew's mother-in-law just gets up and immediately waits on them, begins to cook them food. She's been sick, she's had a fever, and she's straight up. I would be a bit nervous, thinking, I don't know what you had, I don't want to catch that, don't cook me food, you take a little bit of a break. But not Jesus and not his disciples. They're quite happy to let her make food. Apparently she's very good at it. Wild. Verse 32, that evening after sunset, the people brought to Jesus all the sick and the demon-possessed. The whole town gathered at the door, and Jesus healed many who had various diseases. He also drove out many demons, but he could not let the demons speak because they knew who he was. Fascinating, my friends. Fascinating. What are we seeing here? Before Jesus is like the master, the boss of the demons and the spiritual realm. Here we're seeing that Jesus is even greater than any kind of sickness that touches people. The sick are coming to him and they are healed. I want to point out two things really quickly. One is like a little comment on miracles. We often think about miracles about God stepping in and changing the natural state of affairs in the world. It's natural that people get sick. It's natural that they are oppressed by spiritual forces, and God comes in and he steps in and he changes them. But I want to invert that a little bit. I actually want to say, rather than God changing the natural state of thing, a miracle is when God makes the world the way it's supposed to be, when he returns it to the natural way it's supposed to be. When God created the world, everything was good and people were not oppressed by evil forces and they were not oppressed by sickness. So a miracle is when God returns the world to the way that it's meant to be, a world of goodness without oppression from sickness and disease. I think that's really, really interesting, right? But really, this is just a story about the greatness of Jesus, the power of Jesus, and how in trying to find your way in the world, you need Jesus because he is the only one who can save you from all the things that are coming against you. Good, right? Amen. Amen.